Namaste students, welcome back to 8th English class. Today we are going to learn Unit 6 Prose Friendship. Do you have any childhood friendship that is still strong today? Who is your best friend, can you say? Do you make friendship with others easily? Can you share an incident you remember proudly about your friends? I think you have some sweet memories about your friendship. Here, in this friendship lesson, one friendship is described. Shall we go to the lesson? Okay, children. Vetri was once a successful businessman in Coimbatore. Vetri Constructions was once a leading construction company. His company constructed many shopping complexes, houses and few apartments in and around Coimbatore. Everything went well until his father died. After his father's death, his brothers demanded to split the wealth as they wanted to start their business separately. Here, the central character Vetri. What was Vetri? He was once a successful businessman in Coimbatore. Where was he resided? In Coimbatore. He was a successful businessman. Vetri Constructions. He was running a construction company. Vetri Constructions was once a leading construction company. Once upon a time, his construction company was very well known, famous. It is a leading construction company. His company constructed many shopping complexes. Complexes, you know, consisting of many different and connected parts. Houses and few apartments in and around Coimbatore. Vetri Constructions constructed shopping complexes, houses and few apartments in and around Coimbatore. Everything went well until his father died. Up to his father's death, his business was smoothly running. But after his father's death, everything lost. Until his father died, everything went well. After his father's death, what happened after his father's death? After his father's death, his brothers demanded to split the wealth because he has some brothers. They wanted to split the wealth, partition. They wanted to partition of the wealth of his father. His brothers demanded split the wealth as they wanted to start their business separately. Why did they ask to separate the property? Because they wanted to start their business separately. From then on, Vetri found it difficult to establish his business. He took loans to run his company, but he could not pay the loan. So he sold all his properties and paid the loans. Vetri's family now lived in a very small house. From after the partition of the wealth of his father, his business came to down. From then on, Vetri found it difficult to establish his business. After the partition, he couldn't establish his business properly. For running his business, he took some loans. He took loans to run his company. But he could not pay the loans. But Vetri could not. It is not established. It is not successful. So, Vetri cannot pay the loan. So, he sold all his properties and paid the loans. So, Vetri sold all his properties. Why Vetri sold all his property? Because he wanted to pay the loans. After selling his properties, he paid the loans. Vetri's family now lived in a very small home. Once upon a time, he was a successful businessman. He had a big house. Now he and his family lived in a very small home. Vetri found a job and started to lead a normal life. But he always longs to start a new construction company. But he could not know how to get money to start a company. No one was ready to lend him money. One day, as he discussed with his wife said, "Why don't you ask your friend Asif? You often said that you were good friends." Vetri replied, "Yes, but he is in Chennai. He is very busy with his business. I don't think it would be easy to meet him." Wife asked, "Why don't you give it a try?" Vetri said, "I haven't seen him for a long time. What will he think of me if I ask him to help now?" Wife said, "Then forgot the idea to start a new business." Vetri, after deep thought, decided to meet his friend. He told his wife about his decision and took the next train to Chennai. Vetri found a job after his business collapsed. Vetri found a job and started to lead a normal life. Now he is not a businessman, established businessman. He is not a successful businessman. So he found out a job and started to lead a normal life. But he always longs to, long means wish, to start a new construction. Now also he longs to start a construction company. But he did not know how to get money to start a company. He wished to start a company, but he could not. Why? He has no money. And he did not know how to get money to start a company. No one was ready to lend him money. Nobody is there to lend him money. One day, as he discussed with his wife, actually I wanted to start a construction company, but I have no money. Nobody is ready to give me money. So his wife gave an idea. His wife said, "Why don't you ask your friend Asif?" What is the idea given by the wife? She told, "Why can't you ask your friend?" What is that friend name? Asif. "You often said that you are good friends." Already you told you were good friends. Asif and Vetri were good friends. Vetri replied, "Yes, but he is in Chennai." Vetri accepted, "Yes, we were good friends, but my friend Asif was in Chennai. He is very busy with his business. Besides, now he is busy with his business. I don't think it would be easy to meet him." And Vetri told it is difficult to meet his friend Asif. Wife asked, "Why don't you give it a try?" For that wife told, "Why can't you try?" Try பண்ணக்கூடாதான்னு கேட்குறேன். Vetri said, "I haven't seen him for a long time." For long time, they didn't meet each other. What will he think of me? What will Asif think of me if I ask him to help now? Because they have no contact now. Childhood friend only. For long time they didn't meet. Wife said, "Then forgot the idea to start new business." Hearing this, wife told, "Okay, then you give up the idea to start the business. You go to job and run the family." Vetri, after deep thought, decided to meet his friend. But Vetri thought and decided to meet his friend. Who is Vetri's friend? Asif. Where is Vetri's friend? In Chennai. He told his wife about his decision and took the next train to Chennai. Vetri decided to go to Chennai. Okay, children, some hard words are given. Complexes. What is the meaning for complexes? Consisting of many different and connected parts. Demanded. Ask authoritatively. Establish. Set up on a firm and permanent basis. Decided. Having clear decision. Okay, children, this lesson has 3 parts. Section 1 over. Now shall we go to section 2? Okay, children. On the day of his travel, Vetri boarded the train. His memory went back to his school days. They lived in the beautiful village Keelakudi near Coimbatore. The village had a middle school in the outskirts. It is in that school where Vetri had met Asif. The students and the teachers of the school would never forget Vetri and Asif and their friendship. They were always together in learning and playing. Here, Vetri decided to go to Chennai and he boarded the train. What is meant by boarded? Get on a vehicle. On the day of his travel, Vetri boarded the train. His memories went back to his school days. That time while he was sitting in the train, his memories go back to his school days. He is thinking about his school days. They lived in a beautiful village, Keelakudi, near Coimbatore. Vetri lived in a village named Keelakudi. It is near Coimbatore. The village had a middle school in the outskirts, the border of the village. There was a middle school. It is in that school where Vetri had met Asif. The Vetri's friend Asif already we told. Both of them met in that middle school. The students and the teachers of the school would never forget Vetri and Asif. The school knows about their friendship because they were very close friends. The students, the teachers of the school would never forget Vetri and Asif and their friendship. They were always together in learning and playing because every time this Asif and Vetri together, they were in learning and playing. Their friendship started on the first day of the school. When did their friendship start? Their friendship started on the first day of the school. See, when we come to school first day, where we are sitting nearby, some students are there, we will talk to them, if they help them, automatically one friendship will spring. Likewise, their friendship started from the middle school. The first day of the school, when Vetri's parents dropped him at the school, he started crying. Newly Vetri came to the school. That time, when Vetri's parents dropped him at the school, he started crying. Asif consoled him with a chocolate and said, that time Asif consoled him. ஆறுதல் சொல்கிறாங்க ஓகேவா consoled comforts someone. Asif consoled him with the chocolate and said, don't cry. What Asif told? My dear friend, don't cry. We will play after the bell. அழாதப்பா, after the bell we can play. We will play after the bell. After that day, they stayed together. Like this only their friendship started. First day of the school, when the parents dropped Vetri at school, what happened? Vetri started crying. That time who consoled him? Asif consoled him and gave a chocolate and told after the bell we can play. After that day, they stayed together, played together and even exchanged their food. After that day, they were playing together, staying together, even they exchanged their food. Their friendship grew stronger with time. Day by day, their friendship past tense, grew. They were always good in studies and helping each other in studies. Not only playing together, they were learning together. They were very good at studies and helping each other in studies. They also helped others with their lessons. Both these friends helped others with their lessons. See, sometime we have also like this friendship. Some of our friends will get more mark. That time we should follow a healthy competition. See, one day there was a quarrel between Vetri and Asif's families and both families stopped talking to each other. One day, Vetri's family and Asif's family, they quarreled each other. Vetriude வீட்டுக்கும் ஆசிப் வீட்டுக்கும் பெரிய சண்டை வந்துச்சு. ஸோ போத் த ஃபேமிலி மெம்பர்ஸ் ஸ்டாப்டு டாக்கிங். அவங்க பேசவே மாட்டேன். to everyone's surprise, they continued to be good friends. ஆனால் வெற்றியும் ஆசிஃபும் அவங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் விடவே இல்லை. Such a strong relationship they had. So both of them continued their friendship. There was always a healthy competition between them. Already I told you, healthy competition. An event or contest competition. Every time they are studying, everything, they had a healthy competition. Surprisingly, the exam, the results and the marks never affected their friendship. Never the marks or results affected their friendship. Their friendship continued till 10th standard. Up to 10th standard, they become very good friends. Their friendship continued till 10th standard. Their family members' quarrel didn't affect their friendship. Such a strong relationship they had. So they continued their friendship till 10th standard. Then what happened? Then Vetri moved to Coimbatore. That time only Vetri go to his native Coimbatore and Asif to Chennai. Asif went to Chennai. Asif started his business in Chennai and settled there. Asif started his business in Chennai and he settled there. Vetri settled in Coimbatore. Vetri always wanted to meet his friend but never had the chance to visit Chennai. Both of them remembered, I think, Vetri also wished to meet his friend but he didn't get a chance because he is in Chennai. He never had a chance to visit Chennai. Okay children, part 2 over. Here also some glossary. Hard words. Boarded. Boarded the train, boarded the bus. What it mean? Get on or into a vehicle. Then consoled. Consoled mean comfort someone at the time of grief. ஆறுதல் சொல்லுது. Exchanged. They exchanged food. Give something and receiving something. Competition. See the spelling for competition. COMPETITION. An event or contest. Affected. Cause a change in someone or something. Okay children, third part we can learn next class. What was the name of Vetri's company? Can you say? Vetri Construction Company. Who were good friends? Vetri and Asif. Okay children, next class we can see what is in the third part. Thank you children.